channel. So jumping straight into today's video, this unit is from Nadula Hair, and this is a 5x5 HD lace closure unit. So this is what the unit looks like fresh out of the box. I've done nothing to it yet, but as you can see, the knots are not bleached. So I am going to have to bleach the knots. I'm also going to pluck it a little bit more, but this is the construction of the unit again. So you get 5 inches across and 5 inches going back, and this is what the HD lace looks like. So this lace looks really good, you guys. So yeah, starting off first, I'm going to bleach the knots. So I'm just using this blonde bleach and then this 20 volume Chi developer. I will leave links to everything down below, but you just want a nice creamy consistency, kind of like icing, but a little bit more watery because you want it to actually be able to penetrate through the lace. So I like to go ahead and comb the hair back first, because if there's a part in the lace when you put the bleach on, I find that it kind of makes the part a little bit over bleached, like too much bleach goes into like the parting area. So I just like to comb all the hair back and then apply my bleach. So yeah, I let that sit for about maybe 20 minutes, and then I went ahead and washed it, and now I'm going to use this Gorilla Glue to protect the knots that I just did, because I want to make this unit jet black or bright black. That's the color that I found. So I found some box dye, and I was like, oh, I haven't had a dark unit in a long time, because most units are like a 1B. So I'm going to use this bright black hair dye once I get this dry to make the unit black. So once it dries, it looks something like this, you guys. It looks disgusting, but it will protect the knots and it will protect your lace from getting dark. So yeah, again, going in with this L'Oreal Bright Black. I really thought this was blue black. I was hoping it was blue black, but it's freaking bright black. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this all over. And then when I get to the top where the lace is, I'm still going to be careful. Although it's protected, I'm going to go in with my comb just to make sure I'm not getting it on the lace. I'm just going to like comb it through as close to the knots as possible, but without actually getting the black dye on the lace or the knots.
I've been thinking, you don't really know a thing about you and I see a parting, but just to conceal it with a smile. So all you lucky ones, what up? You're always on the run, what up? I mean, don't get me wrong, but what up? Or was I not the one you dreamt of? No, 'cause the life you live will never be enough.
So I ended up letting the dye sit for about an hour, and then I washed it, and now I'm going to pluck it a bit. So if you guys want a detailed plucking video on how I pluck, I will leave it down below, and it should also pop up at the top as one of the iCards.
Why don't you stop for a minute, just relax yourself. This moment will never come back again. It's sad you never thought I was good enough, but I called your ace your kingdom, and it's all a bluff. It's all a bluff. It's all a bluff. It's sad you never thought I was good enough, but I called your ace your kingdom, and it's all a bluff. I've been thinking.
Okay, so now that the unit is bleached, plucked, and blow dried, I can go ahead and add my Perfect Line Grit Eraser. So I use the shade 10. I will leave a link for this down below for you guys. And I'll leave a video that shows all their shades as well.
'Cause I don't wanna waste my precious time. Always looking for the next best thing. Do it on your own this time around. So all you lucky ones, what up? You're always on the run, what up? I mean, don't get me wrong, but what up?
So now I'm just using a little bit of the Lotta Body mousse to get the top really flat. And I like to style majority of my unit off of my head because it's just easier. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now before I put it on. And I'm going to flat iron it and everything. But I'll leave links for all of my tools down below as well.
Or was I not the one you dreamt of? No, 'cause the life you live will never be enough. Why don't you stop for a minute, just relax yourself. This moment will never come back again. It's sad you never thought I was good enough, but I called your ace your king.
the wax stick that I'm using to get all the hairs out of the way. It just makes for a cleaner application, especially when you're using glue. You don't want like flyaways all in the way. And then I'm not going to do the ball cap method. You guys know I haven't done that in a minute. I'm just using Ivy's method, where you take your foundation and just put it on the front of your hair to kind of get rid of the dark shadow that your dark hair would cause underneath the wig. And then this is a before and after of me plucking and applying my grit eraser and bleaching the knots. And now I can finally apply it. So to apply it, I'm using Erica J Hold Me Down glue. And yeah. So I went ahead and tied the unit down while I got dressed, and now it's time to remove my scarf, you guys, and she is melted, okay? So now it's time for some final touches. I'm going to go ahead and flat iron it a bit just to get rid of some of the dents that I created. Then I'm also going to use some foundation on the hairline area, and then I'm going to clean up the part. So I'm using it's my Ray Ray palette. I'm using the black out of there, so you can use any black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to make the part a little bit more narrow because it looked a little wider than I wanted it to. That's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I showed you guys in the beginning of the video what it looks like outside in natural light, and then this is how long it is, y'all. It's 28 inches, but it feels so freaking long, and the density was actually like a good density for it to only be 180. But yeah, I have all the details down below for you guys, including links and coupon codes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one.
With you, I'm so transparent.